In this video, I'll be sharing with you quick tips on how I went from 200 pounds to now currently 150 pounds.
You're welcome to Kemi'Sjourney, innovative vlog, the best with style like it's attorney.
What's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kemi, and on this channel, I create videos centered around fitness challenges, weight loss videos, fashion hauls. So if that sounds like anything you're interested, I urge you to click the subscribe button, turn on the post notifications to get notified every time I make a new video. And without saying too much, let's get started into the video. Let's jump right in. Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to be just sharing with you guys my journey and my process on how I've been able to get close to 50 pounds in the space of 4 months. Now the year 2023, I started at almost 200 lbs. I'm going to be setting pictures of when I was able to get the morale to climb on the scale and what I'm currently weighing when I'm editing this video. I have been able to keep off the weight for some months now, and I just thought to share, just in case there's anyone who needs this, because we're all here to give value and share our information, okay? No gatekeeping on here. So anyways, the first thing to share is you have to be ready. So mentally, you need to be ready. You need to be in a good place where you're like, it's time. Not losing weight for anyone else because anyone says, you're overweight. You have to be ready to do it for yourself. You know what I mean? So that's my first thing. You have to be mentally prepared. What for me with losing weight was that I was able to do a fast. Yes, I fasted for 40 days doing a smoothie fast. Now the fast started off as being for spiritual reasons, only because I needed clarity on what I was going to do differently this time, because I've been losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, putting it back on. So this time I definitely needed spiritual clarity. So this leads me to my major points. You have to consult God. I know that's not a point that most people talk about, but for me, God is number one. God is everything. He's going to guide you. He's going to give you scriptures and keep you going, especially when you're weak, because trust me, there will be times where you will certainly feel weak on this journey called weight loss or anything at all. So I don't think there's any part of your life that God should be excluded from. So I would say first things foremost, you need God. Okay? So you need God, consult God. Spiritual fast led me to going on a smoothie fast for 40 days. Now, I recommend fasting in any form. I know there's alternate day fasting, intermittent fasting, 1 meal a day fasting, 16 hours, 8, whatever fast it is that you can go for. I would always urge you to go for fasting. Now, for me, I did a smoothie fast for about 40 days before I transitioned into eating salads, vegetables, fruits and all that kind of stuff. So for me, I would say the number one thing that helped me was the smoothie fast, some sort of intermittent fasting until noon. And after noon, I would then, transition into taking smoothies until about 6 p.m. and I'll have no more smoothies for the day. And that really helped me for the first phase, the first 2 months of my weight loss goals. Now, after those 2 months, my body kind of got used to it. I'm also going to be showing you guys and creating another video centered around what my experience was with the smoothie fast, but I would certainly recommend, if you know that you're in the right frame of mind and if it's something that you can do, I would urge you to do it. The second thing that I'm going to give credit to with this weight loss journey would be having an accountability partner, an accountability group. Now, when I say look for an accountability partner, my tips would be look for someone who you guys are on similar track. In the sense that person wants to lose 30 pounds, you want to lose 40 pounds. You shouldn't be getting a partner who maybe their goals is just like 5 pounds, because 5 pounds is also a weight loss journey to some. But if you know that you're going for the higher numbers, over 50 pounds, you should be getting someone in that frame of journey that you're wanting. Someone who is going through that same progress, so that if you guys hit a plateau, you're willing to push each other, okay? Because I know that individual goals differ, so I would urge you, if you can get anyone around your community who is looking to achieve similar weight goals as you, similar numbers, that would be your goal. So an accountability group helps you. It helps to keep you in track. Every human is naturally competitive, so when you see someone else losing weight, that keeps you motivated that you want to lose weight. You see other people sharing their meals, their goals and all of that good stuff. That is also going to be a dedicated video on how I feel like you can maximize using an accountability group or an accountability partner. So if that sounds like something you still want to hear about, let me know in the comments as well. So I would say the next tip that really helped me was an accountability group. Even when I was tired, I would see the girls in the accountability group keep going, and that just motivated me. So I would say credit to having an accountability is key. Next thing that I would give tip to would be lots of water. I'm not going to emphasize on this, but if you know, you know, especially if you're in a fasted state, and you know, you just know that water is gold at that point in your life. Water keeps you, you know, it flushes out the toxins, it keeps you fuller for longer, it helps you to curb your hunger. Most times we actually think we are hungry, we are actually thirsty, and then it will just condition you to always reach out for water. And I don't know, there are a variety of videos that emphasize on water, so that means that, you know, we're not lying. Water is babe, period. Next tip that I want to give out is exercise. Yes, I said it, most people don't want to hear about it, but I'm going to talk about it. My only different thing I'm going to be saying is that I would always encourage exercise, especially when you're still in your fasted states, just before you break. Like for instance, if you're doing intermittent fasting, if you can work out in your fasted state before eating, I hear that you lose a significant amount of weight when you work out in a fasted state. Now the goal is to lose calories. You still lose calories when you have eaten, right? But it's just going to take the body longer before they start breaking out those calories as compared to when you are still in a fasted state. Yes, I did my research, hence that's why I have more details on that. So I'll say exercise, especially in a fasted state. I did a lot of weightlifting, cardio. Jump rope was my everything. Jump rope just never failed me. Sometimes I'll do jump rope twice a day, break it into splits, 500 in the morning, 500 at evening, and it gave me the results that I needed to get. Sprinting is also another thing, and I don't mean jogging, I mean like sprints. Like you run, you rest for 30 seconds, you run real fast, the fastest you can move. Run. So that's called sprinting. You sprint for say like 20 seconds, you rest for 30 seconds, you sprint. I mean your fastest, like the fastest that you can move. And come back and tell me, because you will get results if you sprint or do jump rope in a fasted state as well. But not least, not necessarily last, I have a variety of information, but I don't want to make this video too long. But the next thing I want to talk about, sleeping. Oh my god, sleeping is important. Like I used to read articles talking about sleep, but I noticed that when I would deprive myself of sleep, certain days I'll get like 6 hours of sleep before my weigh-in. I noticed that on those days when I didn't get enough sleep, I didn't meet my goals. For some reason I couldn't lose weight because I just feel like the body needs rest, it needs that sleep. So I would get enough sleep, I would definitely see more maximized results than when I would deprive myself of sleep due to one reason or the other. My final tip is I always, you know, had my dinner at 6 p.m, 7 p.m. the latest. And I urge you, if you're someone who is serious about achieving your goals, that is just the perfect time, which is late night eating. I stopped eating on my meals at 6 p.m. The latest was 7 p.m. And yeah, so that really worked for me because it kept me like in a fasted state, right? So before I would have my next meal, I would have, you know, burnt a lot of calories during the day. Also, I want to say here that if you are someone who eats late at night, I would recommend that you kind of take your last meal maybe around 6-7 p.m. just to, you know, sometimes if the, you know, the enemies that come at night, you know, those beasts that come out to your tummy, you start craving something, you can just get an apple or try to drink a lot of water. But I know that definitely I took my meals, the latest that I would go with a meal at night was like 7 p.m. Anyways, I hope this video has been of help or value to you. If you need me to elaborate on any of the tips, I don't want to make this video too long because I don't want to bore you. But if you need me to elaborate on my fasting or accountability group, definitely leave me a comment in the section. And of course, I will see you in my next video.
Journey, we all look stunning. On Kemi'Sjourney, we all look stunning. On Kemi'Sjourney.